the frame. Let's see what I'm doing to my hair. Alright, so this week I thought I would show you how I refresh my curls when I haven't done my nighttime moisturize. So I just pineappled my hair last night. I didn't even tie it up. I just went to sleep. So I got up and it was a little bit dry, a little bit, it wasn't as easy to just get up and go as normal. So I still have my Miele. I'm using their curl smoothie. I go through in sections. And with my aloe vera juice, I try to coat my strands as well as I can with whatever I'm using as my refresher. And then we get on out the door. Alright guys, this week you are in for a treat because everything is in new packaging. So we're about to make our oil and we've got the EVOO, shout out to my chef who says that all the time. And we're going to be using our shea butter. Can I get that to focus for me? I don't know. But this is Ancient Health Remedies raw shea butter. And then, I use Rarity Henna. I'll link their website below. Brand new pack. Haven't even opened it. And the last couple times I have made my oil, I used banana powder. But it gets like there's lumps in the oil. I don't know. It doesn't dissolve all the way. So this week we're going to use some Fenugreek powder. I don't know why I was led to order this from Ancient Sunrise, but I did. So we're going to put a little bit of that in the oil. And then, my rooted treasure. This bottle's about halfway done. So, well, maybe not quite halfway. So we'll order another one. So not quite brand new, but still in original packaging. So let's get it done. Okay, so we are going to deep dive into oil making. I love my oil pudding. I still need to do a better job of measuring out the amount of each ingredient so that I get that pudding-like consistency, because there's something about that pudding, man. I tell you what. I will also say, though, I was watching Curly Proverbs in the last couple days. Shout out, girl, if you're watching. And she said something that really got me to thinking. She said, the weeks when you do a henna gloss, you don't want to do a tea. Now, we haven't talked about teas on this channel. I may or may not jump into them. I'm not committing to that. But what jumped out at me about what she said is that you don't want to put too much henna on your hair. Like, you don't want to strengthen it too much. Now, I do a henna gloss every week. I do a mask once every 4 to 6 weeks. So we'll probably do a mask here in the next couple weeks because it's been a while. But I put henna in my oil pudding. So that means on any given week, I have a henna protein treatment on my wash day. And then I put oil in twice a day, every day during the week. Now, my hair is done okay with that. But her saying you don't want to put too much henna in really kind of jumped out at me. And I wanted to bring it up to you guys because if you are using the henna glosses, periodic henna masks, and putting henna in your oil like I do here with this oil pudding, just be mindful that that's a lot of protein. So if you're starting out, you may not want to put the henna in your oil. Like, give your hair a good several months, me, and taking things slow, a good several months with just a gloss or just a mask before you add the henna to the oil. Because my hair loves it. It does fine with it. I feel incomplete rather when I don't do my oil or when I don't put my henna in my oil. So that's my hair, though. I'm almost 3 years into this and I've been using henna for over a year now, probably over 2 years, honestly. So anyway, that PSA, just a little disclaimer there. So here's what we're using for our oil this week. I have raw shea butter. I'm cutting probably about a third off of the end there. I have my Rooted Treasure JBCO, Jamaican Black Castor Oil. I have my cute little castor iron skillet. I'm using some olive oil And my henna, I use Rarity henna. I'll make sure all this stuff is linked below. And then I have some Fenugreek powder. I don't know why I ordered it. I can't even remember when or from where I ordered it. If I can find it, I'll link it below. But I thought I would go ahead and put that in this week. Now you'll notice I am putting my new henna oil in the old jar without cleaning it out. I think this is kind of like a roux if you're cooking Caribbean cuisine or New Orleans cuisine. You want to start with something. So I leave those little bit of goodies in there from the last go round and pile on this one. Now, if I look in there and it looks like fungus or it looks crazy, of course I'll wash it out. But this week it didn't. It looked like a nice, good starting place. So I melt down the shea butter. I actually add the other oils to the heat a little bit. As I was doing it, I was thinking, am I degrading the quality of these products? I'm not really sure, but at the end here, you'll see me pour a little bit more olive oil in on top because I didn't have quite as much as I wanted. You know, you really just want to get those good nutrients. So here we are going into the oil pudding.
Like tangerines in his color-coded speak. Now we're lost somewhere in outer space, in a hotel room where demons play. They run around beneath our feet. We roll around beneath these sheets. I've got a lover, a love like religion. I'm such a fool for sacrifice. It's coming down, down, coming down. It's coming down, down, coming down.
Okay, you guys are gonna get tired of me and my doing my bed and redoing my bed, but this is not sponsored. I got some sheets from Brooklyn and I was watching Kirah Ominique's channel. I'll link it below, and she had a sponsored video by them. So y'all, your sponsorship with her got you at least one purchase. I got the white collection. It was a set. You get the duvet cover, the sheets, and the pillowcases, and then I bought this new duvet. This just came from Amazon, and this is a cute little tote that they sent in here as like a little gift, so I thought that was cute. But I'm going to do my duvet. I'm going to double it up like they did on her channel, and I will link it below so you guys can see how she did it. But Brooklyn, and know that your sponsorship with her worked. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known you existed. But I am excited to try this, and I won't make you guys watch me make my bed again because you've seen it 1,000 times. But I am going to double stuff my duvet, and I'll put a picture in of how it looks when it's done. So small little like a detour PSA, pub up to a fellow YouTuber.
All right, guys, and we're back. to previously scheduled programming. Now we are going to put on our pre-poo. Now this is left over from last week, so it's just my aloe vera juice and whatever conditioner I use. I'd have to actually go back and figure out which one it was because I don't remember. So yeah, I'll just speed up this little portion of it. You know, I have aloe vera juice in my little spray bottle. That's what I spray on. I'm starting on dry hair. This is the day after I did my Miele refresh that I showed at the beginning of the video. I pineappled last night, so I didn't moisturize and tie it down. This is a holiday weekend and I'm just being lazy, I guess. So I'll go through and saturate, well, not really saturate, just spray so that I'm being gentle on my strands when I separate my hair with the aloe vera juice. I sometimes splash it on the wall, which I hate when that happens because I didn't have to go back and clean it up. And yeah, I'll put the pre-poo in, sit it in a bag for a half hour, 20 minutes. Just depends on what my day is looking like and what I'm doing. I think today I just sat with about a half hour on the pre-poo and then we keep going.
All right, curly fam, this is the stack this week. So my pre-poo, I used it up. I showed that earlier. That was left over from last week. And then here is what the oil pudding looks like. Now this is the day after, so we made this yesterday. This has been sitting overnight. You can see there's like most of the good stuff's at the bottom. So what I do is I have these little tongue depressor popsicle sticks, the large popsicle sticks. I got them at Amazon. I just have them in my bathroom and I pull them out and mix that up as I need to. There were probably like 1,000 in a box, so I've had them for over a year now and I'm still just slowly working through them. So that's how I will mix it up, you know, as the days go on until it turns into that actual oil pudding, which will probably be about 3 days. So that yucky looking jar in the middle is the end of the henna gloss. That was also left over from last week, so I'll make some more for next week. My shampoo this week, I finished out that pattern from Tracy Ellis Ross, and then I didn't actually have enough of it, so I went in also with the Garnier Whole Blends. I had like just a tiny bit of both and used those together for my shampoo. Did my henna gloss. Back on my Shay. There I did Curl and Shine conditioner for my leave-in, and my cream from my LCO method is my curl enhancing smoothie from this week. I used the coconut and hibiscus line. Going forward, we're going to get some of these Shay Moisture products and do some deep dive reviews on them. I also went and looked at Curly Proverbs again last night, so we will we'll do some stuff with her too, following some of her patterns.
Ask me how I forgot to include my all-time fave, Coco and Eve, for my deep conditioner. That was in my stack. Why I didn't put it in the picture, I don't know. But please know that Coco and Eve was my deep conditioner mixed with my oil pudding, sat it on my hair under the dryer for about a half hour.
All right, curly fam, that is it for this week. We're going to start our deep dives into Shay Moisture. I'm going to get a couple of those lines and we'll start using them. You know, I have a little Miele left, so you'll probably see some of the girls, some of that on some kids' hair and some episodes coming up. And then my skincare stuff is coming in slowly but surely, so we'll do a clean with me to clean out my old skincare basket. We'll put the new skin stuff in, and I'm so excited about starting a new routine. So you guys have a great week. See you next time. Bye-bye.